What if a single hug could make her obsessed with you for days? What if she walked away, still feeling your presence hours later? Imagine holding her for just 5 seconds, and her mind replaying that moment all day long. Sounds unreal? In the next few minutes, you'll see exactly how it works. Most men treat hugs like a throwaway gesture. Quick, weak, forgettable. But a hug is not just contact. It's communication. It's psychology. It's desire, without a single word. And if you can master it, you won't just be the guy she hugged. You'll be the man she can't stop thinking about. Think about it. Before we learned to speak, what was our first language? Touch. A baby doesn't understand words, but it understands a mother's embrace. So why do most men ignore the most primal, powerful language we still have? Because nobody taught them. They learned how to shake hands. They learned how to text. But they never learned how to hug with presence. And that's why most hugs feel empty. Now let's get real. Before you can learn the art, you have to destroy the mistakes. So let's expose the top errors that kill attraction in seconds. The limp hug, arms barely touching her, like you're afraid of connection. Do you think she feels safe in that? Or does she feel ignored? The over-squeeze, gripping too tight, too long, like you're desperate. Does that feel strong? Or does it feel needy? The nervous pat, awkward tapping on her back like you're burping a child. Do you think that's masculine? Or does it scream insecurity? The rush and release, pulling away too soon, like you're scared to be close. Do you think she feels desired or rejected? The comedian, making jokes, laughing nervously, killing the intimacy. Do you think she remembers that as attraction or as immaturity? Every man has made at least one of these mistakes. But here's the truth. Women notice. They notice the way your arms hold. They notice the pressure, the timing, the energy. And if you blow it, you're not neutral, you're forgettable. So let me ask you this. Do you want to be the man she forgets in seconds? Or the one who lingers in her mind long after she walks away? A hug is not about arms. It's about energy transfer. When you embrace her, you're sending a message. I'm present. I'm calm. I'm in control. Or, I'm nervous. I'm needy. I'm not sure of myself. Which message do you want to send? Remember this. Women feel energy more than words. A single hug can expose your confidence or your weakness. It can build desire or kill it instantly. This is where Stoicism enters. A Stoic hug isn't rushed. It isn't needy. It's steady, grounded, calm. It's the presence of a man who doesn't beg for affection. He radiates it. Ask yourself, when you hug, are you begging for validation? Or are you embodying a presence so strong she melts into you? That difference is everything. The next secret arrives sooner than you think. If you want to catch it the moment it lands, don't just watch, stay with us. Not all hugs are equal. In fact, every hug is a hidden message. Let's decode them. The friendly hug. Quick, light, almost casual. Arms barely wrap around. A pat on the back. What does it mean? It means safety. Platonic comfort. Nothing more. But here's the trick. If you hold it just 1 second longer, calmly, without rushing, she feels something shift. Do you want to stay forgettable? Or do you want to create a subtle spark? The familiar hug. Stronger, longer, warmer. This isn't just hi. It says, I trust you. I feel safe. Most men misread this. They think, she's into me. Not yet. She's comfortable, but not surrendered. Your move? Stay present. Breathe slowly. Let her feel your calmness. The lingering hug. This is where attraction begins. She doesn't let go quickly. She lingers, rests her body against yours. Why? Because something in her wants more. At this moment, don't ruin it with a joke or pulling away too fast. Mirror her. Hold steady. Let silence do the work. The intimate hug, the ultimate signal. Her body fully leans into you. Her head rests on your chest or shoulder. This is vulnerability. This is surrender. If you rush this moment, you've lost everything. But if you breathe with her, hold her like she belongs, she will never forget that embrace. So ask yourself, when she hugs you, are you reading her signals? Or are you blind to the language her body is already speaking? Here's the truth most men don't know. Attraction is not built on words. It's built on how you make her feel. A hug is a microcosm of your energy. Too stiff, you feel cold. Too eager, you feel weak. Too quick, you feel distracted. But when you master presence, she feels safe, desired, seen. And here's where Stoicism becomes your weapon. The Stoic man doesn't hug to get something. He hugs to be something. Steady, calm, unshaken. That presence is what melts her defenses. So let me ask you again. Do you hug because you're hoping for intimacy? Or because you already embody intimacy in your presence? Imagine two men hugging the same woman. One rushes in, nervous, overthinking. His arms shake slightly. His breath is shallow. She walks away, feeling awkward. The other? He moves slow. His embrace is steady, his breathing calm. He doesn't cling, he anchors. She walks away feeling something deeper, almost unexplainable. Which man do you think she replays in her mind all day long? This is the difference between needing her and leading her. The Stoic hug is leadership in silence. Most men ask, "Do you like me? Do you want to stay over? Can I kiss you?" Weak, forgettable. But the Stoic man doesn't ask. He lets her feel. The hug itself provokes desire, without words, without begging. Here's how. Hold steady. Maintain calm eye contact after the hug. Breathe slowly. Don't rush. Let her lean in first. Do you see the difference? One man pressures, the other provokes, without saying a word. So ask yourself, are you asking for intimacy? Or are you creating the space where she asks for it? Want to know if you did it right? Look for the aftershocks. Does she smile to herself when she walks away? Does she text you soon after? Does she hug you longer next time? If yes, your presence lingered. She's replaying that moment, and now you're living rent-free in her mind. Most men think strength is about never showing emotion. But what if I told you the strongest hug isn't hard? It's vulnerable. A hug is one of the most intimate forms of human connection. You're literally opening your body, your space, your energy. And women can feel if you're guarded or open. Ask yourself, when you hug, are you hiding behind a mask of confidence? Or are you willing to be seen for who you really are? Because here's the paradox. The man who dares to be vulnerable feels stronger, not needy, not weak, but grounded enough to show he isn't afraid of closeness. That moment of vulnerability, that's when she feels, this man is real. So let me ask you, do you hug like a wall? Or do you hug like a man who isn't afraid of connection? Here's a secret almost no one talks about. The power of a hug isn't only in holding, it's in letting go. Release too fast and it feels rushed. Release too late and it feels needy. The art is timing. You let go exactly when she still wants a second more. That's what makes the memory burn into her mind. Do you see how powerful that is? A perfect release leaves her wanting more, and that more keeps her thinking about you. So think about it. Are you the man she's relieved to escape, or the man she secretly hopes never lets go? Now you understand. A hug is not just arms. It's presence. It's psychology. It's desire, wrapped in silence. Every detail matters. The way you hold, the way you breathe, the way you release. And all of it speaks louder than words ever could. Here's the truth you can't ignore. Weak men ask for love. Strong men create it without asking. So which one will you be? The man she forgets in seconds, or the one she replays in her mind for days? Drop your answer in the comments. Tell me, which mistake have you been making, and which new shift are you going to try tonight? If this message hit you deeper than words, subscribe now, because the next video, we're going even further, into the hidden psychological triggers that make a woman crave your presence without you chasing. Until then, stay stoic, stay grounded, and remember, the hug is never just a hug. It's the beginning of obsession.